Hey guys, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So I know this is a really weird angle, but it's because my camera is not high up enough to be able to see this. But basically, I'm going to take you through, I guess, a little bit of an unboxing of the Keepsake organizers that are currently available at Michael's. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to organize my kids' crafts in these. I've collected some crafts over the years, and I wish this has been available, you know, sooner, because I did have to throw away quite a few of my kids' crafts because they were just taking up too much space. But I did find other ways to be able to keep them. But this is a way to actually keep the original. All right, let's get started. So here is the first Keepsake organizer. This one came in the dark blue box with the polka dots. And what you get in here is you get this Keepsake organizer, which is massive. It's 9.5 inches by 12 inches. So I think it's actually bigger than the memory planner. I feel like it's wider than the memory planner. Let me grab the memory planner here. Or maybe it's the same size. It is bigger than the memory planner, like much bigger than the memory planner. So you have the space here to be able to keep bigger crafts for your kids, which I love. What I've been doing in the past was actually taking pictures of my kids' artwork and then putting them in my memory planner. So basically what you get is this big Keepsake organizer on these massive discs. I love these black discs. And then inside there are these 3-page protectors that you can put any of the artwork in. Ooh. And then you get a folder so you can stick any loose items in here. And then you also get 5 dividers. So that's one of the dividers. The polka dot, the crayons. Says "You Rock" at the bottom of that one. And then curiosity is the fuel for discovery. So how I'm going to set this up, because this is the one that I'm going to use for Henry. I actually gave my daughter the choice of what she wanted to use, and she wanted the other one. And then it also comes with these snap-in tabs. So I'll show you how you're going to be able to use these. The first thing I'm going to do, just put everything straight in onto the discs here. And if I do it one by one, it'll be easier. So these are big discs. I think these are bigger than I don't think I've seen discs of that size. Those are insane. But basically, what I hope to do with the kids' crafts is kind of separate them by grade and use these dividers to separate out each grade. Now with Henry, I only have really grades, well, preschool, and he has 2 years of preschool, so I can use this up until grade 3 for him, really. Robin is already in grade 3, and I haven't kept a lot of her stuff, but there's some things I have kept that I just couldn't get rid of, but most of it I have, unfortunately. I did take pictures and put them in a memory planner, but most of them I did manage to get rid of. Okay? I say manage to get rid of, that sounds terrible. But I'm the type of person that I can't keep tons of stuff like that. It's overwhelming for me and it's stressful, so I found a different way to keep that. Okay, so all of that is now in here. What I hope to do is maybe create a page and print off a page and make just a cover page and say that this is Henry's book. But for the time being, oops, I do have some of their art. I'm going to put this aside because there's not enough room on my desk. But there is some art here that they did recently. So like this is a painting that they did at Henry did at the start of the pandemic. There's a snowman that has only one eye. He had a birthday card from his teachers. You know, this was actually made at Michael's last summer. I think this is Henry's. Then, like, there's some stuff that, like, this is his first painting in preschool. Oh, there's pictures in here. Oh, this is like this is for Robin. I'll put that aside for Robin. There's, Henry made this, like this is an octopus, I believe it is. And then Henry's family portrait. There's a few things. These ones are from earlier preschool. So there's quite a few things in here that I could use. This one, I think is, oh, that one's Robin. It's a good thing people put their names on these things. I think that's also Robin. This is Henry. Henry. Oh, I'm so glad I kept certain ones. This is Robin. Henry. I think that's Henry as well. But it also makes me think like there's some of these I'm going to keep and some that I will not. Like this Viking hat from the museum I'm not keeping. Garbage. Oh, and this one is from Robin to her dad. Things like that I'd love to keep as well. This is from Henry. This is Robin's, and that one is Henry's. I remember that one. Okay, so that one's all. Okay, so Henry has a ton of stuff here that I've been able to keep. I'm thankful that I've been able to keep this. So what I'm going to do, because some of this stuff I could easily hole punch, actually. Some of the stuff I could easily hole punch and put straight into the keepsake organizer. And other stuff I can put in the folder. So I'm going to speed by this part of, or this portion of the of this. I guess it's not planned with me, but I'll speed by this setup part, and then I'll do a voiceover on it. So now that I've organized the kids' crafts, I'm going to start working on organizing Henry's. I apologize once again for the view here. It's just so big. So I'm taking one of these page tabs and I'm going to be attaching it to Henry's craft here. This is one of the crafts where I don't want to punch holes in it, so it's better if I use a page tab. And then these crafts that are too big, I'm placing in the page protector. And these are the ones that I don't necessarily want to feature, but I'm glad I'm keeping them. So there's a couple that go in the page protectors, and then I'm using the page dividers to separate the different years of his preschool. And then for other things, I'm also putting another page tab here, like that happy birthday from his second year. And then for some of the artwork that I want to feature, I don't have a happy planner punch. So what I'm doing is actually using one of the dashboards or the dividers to measure out where the holes are, and then punching it with just my single hole punch, and then cutting the holes for the slits for the discs. And then it just easily slips on, and it looks so cute. And I do this for another few of his paintings, as well as using a page tab for this snowman. And is this a cloud or a rainstorm? I'm not sure, but I decided to combine both onto one page tab because I really didn't want to waste them. And I love how this looks. So this here is the second keeper organizer that I've been sent by the Happy Planner, and this one comes with these gorgeous rainbow discs. They are massive, massive discs. It says super fun stuff inside. And then just like the other one, it comes with the dividers. So you get 5 dividers. 5 of these dividers. One says school is cool, never stop learning, the cool alphabet. Ooh, be loud, be fun, be creative. I love that. It's simple. Explore, dream, and discover. And then you've got the folder, super cute. And then you've got 3 page protectors. And then you've also got the 6 tabs as well. So you've got 2 different choices there for the keeper organizers, but both I think are actually pretty neutral. I mean, I say neutral, but like gender neutral in terms of like these colors will work for, you know, boy or girl, no matter what their tastes are. If they like tons of color, this will work for them. I think this will really work for any type of style. So I'm going to put these in here, and then there we go. And like you saw with Henry's, it was really easy to set up. I'm going to go ahead here and set up Robin's, and then I'll do a quick flip through of hers. but I love these discs. These discs, I think, are what make it for me. Very rainbow. And I'm sorry if I don't have all of the like specific names of the type of planner or anything like that. I'm really, really bad. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up Robin's planner and then I will flip through. So here is a flip through of Henry's Keepsake organizer. I love the color of the discs and the cover. So what I've done here is I've actually kept the remaining stick-on page tabs at the front for easy access, and I've written his name with my dual Tombow brush pen, and then written on for pre-K 2018-2019. So the first craft that I've put in here is one that I didn't want to punch the holes in, so I put the stick-on tabs for it. And this is great for these tabs. You just peel and stick them on, but these are great for the crafts that you don't want to punch the holes in, but you also don't want to put it in a page protector because it'd be really, you just want the detail of those cotton balls and the tissue paper. So this one I really wanted to put on a page tab. And then for the crafts that you want to keep but don't necessarily want to feature, the page protector is perfect for keeping a whole bunch of crafts in one place. Then moving on to the next divider, which is for his second year of preschool. I've put his first day and his last day of school pictures, and I think it's a really, really cute addition to this planner. And you can tell the difference in his height and his weight. And then I put in a birthday card that was given to him by his teachers, and I put that on a stick-on page tab as well. And then for other art that I want to keep but don't necessarily want to feature, I've kept that in a page protector. And then some of the watercolors that he did, I punched the holes in them and then cut the slits through so that it's easy to insert into the discs. And I did this for a couple of his watercolors. But because they're bigger than, I guess, the size of the page protectors, these are really easy to punch and put straight into the Keepsake organizer. And then here's a couple of watercolor paintings that he did at the beginning of the pandemic. And then for these two crafts, I didn't want to necessarily put them in a page protector, so I put them on a stick-on page tab, and I didn't want to use two for two different crafts, so I put them both on the same page tab. And I love these tendrils hanging from, is this a squid or is this a cloud in a rainstorm? I can never tell, but I didn't want to keep these in a page protector. I wanted to feature them. So what's left is there's one page protector left. Put that in backwards actually, so I'll put that back in properly now. But what I wish the Happy Planner did include was more of these page protectors and, a few more of these dividers and a folder. But it's such a great way to keep your kids' crafts and to keep them all in one spot. And I can't wait to add more of Henry's crafts in the future. This is such a great way to be able to keep all of your kids' crafts. So now I'm going to take you through a flip through of Robin's finished Keepsake organizer. So Robin decided to go with the pastel rainbow one. She loved the pastel rainbow discs, so she got to choose which one she wanted. And I wrote her name using the Tombow dual brush pen just up at the front there. And then I also printed off her first day of school picture and her last day of school picture, and I think it's such a great way to keep that. I wish I had the other ones from her previous years. I've got to find them so that I can print them off and put them there. And then this work of art is made with pastel, so I didn't want to hole punch it or put it on a page tab. I wanted to protect it, which is why I put it in a page protector along with this piece of art. Then this little robot or alien that she made, you don't want to punch a hole in his head, so the stick-on page tabs were perfect for it. And then this Father's Day card was actually something I think she did in grade 2, and I'm glad I kept it, but I wanted to keep it in its own page protector so that we can look back on it and see exactly what she made for her dad. And then this certificate is from her safety, I guess, as a safe rider on her bus. So the organizer is great, so you can keep little things like this as well for your kids. And then here are some paintings that she did during the pandemic. So Rainbow Love. This one, I don't know, from the side it kind of looks like an explosion or a volcano. But I still have 4 page dividers left here, along with a couple of page protectors, and then the folder in the back. So there's still lots of room to be able to add projects when she's older. Now, she's going into grade 4, so there won't be as many crafts, but you can always, well, what she's doing now actually is doing a lot of sketching in her sketchbook, so she can always take these sketchbooks out and then use those page tabs to stick them in here. I love the color of these discs.
But this is such a great way to be able to keep your kids' crafts. So there's the two of them together. All right, but that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.